Okay. Let's put something on the other side, yeah. Okay, so there's spooking from the side. If I'm going along, okay, be able to control your horse and then start to teach your horse to move correctly, forward into a nice bend. And the reason I say forward into a bend is because you go forward into a straight line, you start to engage your horse. That's more for an older horse that's going. And you can start to use forward and flexion as your horse advances. But for baby horses, you don't want that. You just want them to be forward and round. If they're forward and round, then they're going to be forward and relaxed. Because their head, you'll never see a horse getting around with their head like this, up in the air and off to the side. A horse can't do that because their muscles on the side of their neck can't cope with their heavy head being off to the side. So if you turn your horse's head to the side, they're more than likely going to relax and drop down a little. Okay, and that's why forward and around is key for relaxing your horse, calming your horse down and teaching them to cope with things, and then showing them where to be. Now, another problem which does occur, so you're getting a spook from the side, is when suddenly you're faced with something dead in front of you. You're riding along, your horse sees something in front of you. What do? Okay, so here's quite a scary proposition for Stanley. Okay? I might have to make this a little bit trickier for the big fella. Turn, have a look at that, Stanley. Look how good you are. You've just got through that. Well done. Good boy. Okay, did everyone notice my seat? I was very well prepared, wasn't I? Just in case. Okay, sit down, lower, nice and forward, give the reins. Very good. Good boy, Stanley. You are the man. Stan the man. All right, we're going to test him just a little bit more now. And that we're going to so he's walking through that fine, but I want you guys to understand what to do if your horse is faced with something that they really don't want to go past or go over. Okay, again, he's got an eye on that. We'll just stand and let him watch. Okay, I'll wait for Tom to do that. I might just, while I'm waiting for Tom, I might just check my controls again. You can't do enough of this. And check that he's relaxed. Man, there's not a great deal of contact here. I'm not looking for a powerful dressage horse at this point in time. I'm looking for relaxation is what I'm looking for. And I'm looking for the ability to control my horse with fluency. So when I change direction, shoulders through, hind end over. Whoops, that wasn't so fluent. There we go. We're back to where we should be and on. I'll ignore that little blip. Remember, little look there, we'll ignore that one as well. Okay, don't make a fuss of things too much. Just concentrate on what you can deal with. Okay, let's change direction again. Nice, round, good. Look to that hind end and look to that hind end again. Good, staying nice and round. Get that head out. Sometimes if he's getting a little bit stuffy, he feels quite fluent, he feels really nice. But if he's getting a bit stuffy, I might do what I call a bit of yee-haw riding. Has anyone ever heard of yee-haw riding? Do you want me to show you what yee-haw riding is? Okay. This is what yee-haw riding is. It doesn't have to last for very long, and sometimes everybody rides a little bit yee-haw every now and again. You're trying to do something, your horse is just being a bit stuffy and you're not quite getting it. We did a little bit of yee-haw riding over there. You'll just go on, Stanley. Go forward. I don't care how you go, what you do, just go. Good boy. Look at that. I tell you what, this is like riding a cloud. He just floats along. Okay, just every now and again, it doesn't happen enough, in my opinion, a bit of yee-haw riding. I better just get on. Okay, and that looked quite good because he's fairly forward and he's feeling fairly relaxed. So he's just gone off. But if your horse is really looking around and being stuffy, you might have to almost say to yourself, yee-haw, and really get going. Okay, and once you get your horse forward, then you can go back to doing these circles and getting fluency and bending. Okay? All right, so we're going to be faced here with something that Stanley may not like too much. This could be this demo lasting a long time now. You might be in for the long haul. Now, notice how I'm riding. Stanley's not sure about this. I haven't even kicked him yet. He's volunteering all these movements. All I'm doing is directing him. Okay, I don't need to kick because there's plenty of energy there. If I kick him right now, that's going to make him think that bag's a terrible thing. Okay, I'm just going to let him look. Now he's stopped moving. Okay, he's looking at it. Now this is key. He must look at it. If a horse doesn't look at it, they're going to scare the life out of themselves. Okay, so if you're going down a track or something, they come across something scary, sit and wait. Now he's having a bit of a think, actually, it's not too bad, but what on earth is that? Okay, let's ask. There's a little tiny ask to go forward. He's gone sideways. If he wants to have a look, oh, it's moved as well. Okay, this could be interesting if this horse does decide to do this. Okay. I haven't got a neck strap either. Good, he started to go backwards. I just touched him forward, and I've barely kicked him, okay? If I was to start kicking this horse now, I could end up anywhere, okay? You don't want to do this. You want to just be letting him investigate. This is a big deal for him. This could be a bottomless pit. He doesn't know, so he needs to have a little bit of a check of it out, okay? Okay, so he's going to look, he tries going around. What is this thing? Let's have a little bit of a feel of it. Yeah, blue, flappy, still pretty scary. It's all right. Okay, but look where his head is. If I'm riding over something, I would much prefer my horse's head down there than up here. Okay, or if I was kicking, that's where your rearing problem comes from. He's doing this of his own accord. And while he's investigating, while he's trying, whenever a horse is trying to do the right thing, leave them alone. Don't do anything, okay? If you feel energy, just direct it. I'm just directing. Remember that turn that we did firstly? Okay, it's look there, turn. There it is, have a look. Okay, whoa. Jillian would be absolutely crapping herself at the moment, aren't you? Okay, don't worry, I'm a little bit nervous. He might jump this. Okay, that was a good thing, what he just did then. Did everyone see what he did? For the first time, he looked over the other side of it. He's just gone, oh, mate, well, it's the same over there, maybe. Whereas every other time, he's wholly focused. So the first time he's seen another possible outcome was just then, as far as I could tell. Oh, my goodness, I thought he was going. Okay, but he's trying. Look, Stanley's trying to do this, and I haven't barely even kicked him. Okay, he's a tryer, this guy. He's thinking, I've got a problem here. Okay, what do I do? Have a sniff, have a feel of it. No, going round that way won't solve your problem. Be directed back, nice and easy. Oh, over we go. Now, it didn't give a real good idea of what I was trying to do there. I was trying to show you that when something in front of you has posed a problem for your horse and they're not going forward, you need to break it down and do one step at a time. So if you kick your horse, okay, let's go back to the start. Don't try and ask your horse to do anything when they're trying to do the right thing. Don't even ask your horse if their head's right up here and they're absolutely annoyed. All you want to do, or absolutely petrified, all you want to do is sit there and say, don't drop your shoulder. Don't drop your shoulder this way and don't drop your shoulder that way. Look at the object. That's what I've trained you to do. Now calm down. See, it's not so bad. Now, good, one step forward. Well done. And that might be all he offers you, but he's going to take one step. Relax. Wait for that change of expression in his ears. And then down. Okay? And then another step. And eventually, they'll do what he just did. You say, well, I'll give this a go. I can see there's another option out there, so I'm going to try this. Bit of a leap of faith. Actually, it wasn't too bad. Okay, let's try that one more time. God, what am I doing? Okay. All right, again. Still trying. Okay, because you need to repeat this. That last step could have scared him a little bit. He might have thought, yeah, I did jump over it, but by crikey, that was a scary option. Okay, so I might need to wait. There, he's had a look. Did everyone see him look over the bag again? He took another look out over there. I spotted it, so that's good. I'm pretty happy about that. Have a look, Stanley. If I was to stop him from looking, then I'm asking my horse to leap or start going backwards. You must let your horse lower their head. Okay, have a little bit of investigate. Okay, if they just stop stock still, he's going backwards a little bit. I just asked tiny little bit of forward. Ooh, that was close. Okay, wait. Okay, I want it to be almost his decision. I'm not forcing this on him. I'm just saying, no, not that way. Oh, there it is. Well done. Well done. Good boy. Okay, everyone, woo, woo, woo. Hold that thought. Hold that thought just for 1 second. Okay, we're going to do another little exercise. Does everybody understand how to get past? Do not, please, if your horse is that worried about something in front of them, sometimes they're just looking around and not paying attention, a bit of yee-haw riding wouldn't go astray. But if they're genuinely scared and their head is high, their ears are forward and they're worried by something, then you need to just show your horse that's the way to go. And you do that 1 step at a time and get them as low as you possibly can. Okay, now we're going to, you guys look like you got good clapping hands. Okay, I'm going to ask you to clap in just a second, and I want to teach, and it was funny, I was just talking to Gillian, it amused me. I said, I do this exercise with a crowd where I teach them to tolerate clapping, which for horses the first time is pretty scary. And she said, oh, that would be great, because his real name's Standing Ovation. I thought, brilliant. That is just perfect. So we'll do that. So you guys, what I'm going to ask you to do is when I'm riding along, I'm just going to ask you to clap. But you are now going to be my controlled environment, and you're going to be trainers right now. So when I turn my horse towards you, you stop immediately. All right? So can I trust you? Okay. All right, let's do this a couple of times. So I'm going along on my dressage test. I'm on Standing Ovation. He's going extremely well. He's going so well, a matter of fact. When I nod my head, I'd like you to clap. Everybody gives me a clap. So, actually, when I say everybody, just these guys. That could have gone horribly wrong. I say, good work, Stanley. Look, they're all right. Not too bad. Have a bit of a look at that. Now, Stanley, I want you to go forward and around. Can you do that for me? Forward. Stanley, go forward. Yee-haw. Got to go forward, mate, when I say go forward. Okay, if I ask him to move and he doesn't move, yee-haw. Get going, Stanley. Come on. Okay, around the corner we come, and look how good you are, Stanley. You can turn those guys off. Okay, really well done. Who's the daddy? Who's in control of their environment? And who's in control? Okay, pretty clever, aren't we? Okay, Stanley, forward. No, that's dropping your shoulder, mate, a little bit there. Just move around there. Let's do that one again. We'll just get him trotting around. I just want to keep that shoulder out. Good boy, that's all right. I feared for a second I was going to have to do a bit of yee-haw riding again. I actually quite like it. That's my background, a bit of yee-haw riding. Okay, around we come again. This is on a different eye this time. Whoa, face up. Look at that, Stanley. You the man. Good boy. Now watch his ears. I'll know when he's right. He's actually pretty well right. He's not really bothered, is he? But if something was there and he was still worried about it, he would be fixed. Don't do anything until he switches off. Let him stand there and his heart rate go down and him realize, actually, this is not so bad. Okay, so we're going to ask you guys and you guys this time. Okay, so forward and Stanley around. Not up, Stanley. Let's do that circle again. Yee-haw, go forward, Stanley. And let's just do that circle again, Stanley. So round. And I'll show you when you get a little bit, things start to get a little bit more advanced. There you go, keep that out, out. You can start to ride along, shoulder out, nose in, okay? But he wasn't very relaxed then, so he didn't do it very well. And that's fine, okay? I go back to where he can be more relaxed, get him to relax down. I don't want you to come up and back, I want you to go down and relax, that's better. Track around, go forward, round and relaxed. This is what young horses need so much of. The power, all the clever stuff will come later. Okay. Get them nice and relaxed. Get them quiet. You are a clever boy. Okay? Now, he's almost to a point where I might be able to control him while I'm doing this. So let's just have a quick look. Forward and around. Keep your hind end out. That's good. So I'm going to try that again. And this time, I'm going to see if I can control him. I'll find a comfort line. Now, my comfort line, for Stanley with you guys clapping, that would be too close. So I don't want to work too close. So I'll work a little bit away and I'll try and establish a comfort line where he is able to listen to me, focus on me, and not get too tense by the environment. So when I ask you to clap, I want you to keep clapping until I nod again. Okay, obviously if he looks at you, that is an automatic stop clapping. We all with that? Got the program? Okay, next time around. Good, relax, keep around. Good boy. Okay. Good, keep around. And feel the burn. Keep that clap going. Can I control him? A little bit tense on this side. There's that tension. Okay, let's work him around. Keep going. Keep it going. You're a great audience. You're a great audience. Round. Keep that shoulder up. Remember, a spook is dropping the shoulder. They're a great lot, aren't they? They're a good crowd.